This video is about the basics of Wireshark to perform packet analysis. I have this Wireshark basics room from TryHackMe. I'm going to give the link in the description, and it consists of some tasks and we are going to look at them. If we have a look at the introduction, it says we cannot SSH or RDP is just going to give us a split view through which we can use Wireshark. And as you can see, my machine is already started and that's my IP address. Let's have a look at tags 2, which says tool overview. So let's have a little bit introduction first. Wireshark is one of the most potent traffic analyzer tools available in the wild. And it is used to detect and troubleshoot network problems such as network load failure points and congestion, and it is also used to find rogue hosts and abnormal port usage and suspicious traffic, and a lot more. When we open Wireshark, there are 5 sections that stand out. Okay, let's open the split view first. Here I'm going to click on view in full screen. And here we have our web interface. Also, you can see we are already given 2 PCAP files, exercise and HTTP1. Let's go back, and the first one is toolbar. So this is the main toolbar which contains menus and shortcuts for packet sniffing. It is used to filter and sort, export and merge. So let's open Wireshark now to have a GUI look. And in the first bar, we can see file, edit, view, go, capture. This is the toolbar. Second comes display filter bar. This is the filtering section through which we can apply different filters to filter packets. Then come recent files. So below this open word, we can see some list of recently opened files. Then there is capture filter and interfaces. This section shows different interfaces through which we can capture files like ETH, WLAN, turn0, etc. And lastly, status bar. It shows tool status, profile and numeric packet information like the number of packet that is available displayed. Here we can see it says no packets since there is no packets at all and we haven't opened any file yet. First topic is loading PCAP files. We can do that easily with the help of file option in the toolbar. Just open, and I'm going to open this exercise.pcapng file. And we can see in the status bar it says loading exercise pcapng file. I'm going to zoom in a little bit so it will be easy for you to see. When you open a packet file, there are 3 panes that we can see on the screen. First one is packet list pane. This is a summary of each packet. For example, their source and destination, IP address, protocol, and a little bit of IP info. The package that we can see highlighted in green in the default view is the packet list pane, and it shows the time, protocol, length, info, and number of packets. There is another pane called packet details pane, and over here we can select a packet and it will show the details of that packet in the down segment. Then there is packet bytes pane. It shows the ASCII representation of this selected packet. Next topic is about coloring packets. Along with quick packet information, Wireshark also color packets in order of different condition and the protocol to spot anomalies. We will have a look at that later. The second topic is traffic sniffing. Here we can see this shark button which is used to start capturing packets. Since we are not capturing packets here because we already opened a captured file, we're not going to do that over here. But if you see the next button, it says stop packet capturing. Then there is restart current capture. And some other capture options. If I click on this, we can see input-output options through which we can select some different interfaces if you want to and capture to a permanent file and provide the extension and everything. So I'm gonna close this for now. And then the next option is save this capture file, close the capture file, or reload this file And then there is the search icon, which is used to find a packet. Go to previous packet, go to the next packet, go to the specified packet, go to the first packet, or go to the last packet. These are useful when there is so many packets and you want to go all the way up without scrolling. Then you can just click on that button and it will take you to the top packet. Draw packets using your coloring rules. We can define our coloring rules over here. Enlarge the main window text, return the main window text to normal size. So these are our packet sniffing options. Then there is merge pcap files. So we can merge two pcap files through this file option in the toolbar. Over here I'm going to click on merge, and we can see it opened the window for us to choose file that we want to merge. And there is http1.pcapng, but I'm not going to do that for now because we need to work on exercise file, so I'm not going to do that over here, but this is how we do it. Then comes the view file details. Knowing the file details is helpful, especially when working with multiple pcap files. Sometimes you will need to know and recall the file details like file hash, capture time, capture file comments, interface, and statistics. So we can do that by going to the statistics option in the toolbar and capture file properties. It's going to show us information like the path of the file that is opened over here, length of the file, and hash, encapsulation, and the format of the file, which is pcapng, and the interface, and then the first packet, last packet, arrival time. We can close this for now. I'm gonna go back over here and let's answer some questions. Read the capture file comments. What is the flag? So capture file comments, right? We need to open capture file properties, and below we can see capture file comments, and over here we can see the flag is TryHackMe Wireshark demo. Next question is, what is the total number of packets? We can know that by looking at the status bar. It says 58620 packets. What is the SHA-256 hash value of the capture file? Again, we can look at that in the capture file properties. And here it is. So task 2 is completed. Now we are in task 3, and this is about packet dissection. Packet dissection is also known as protocol dissection, which investigate packet details by decoding available protocols and fields. This section also covers how Wireshark uses OSI layers to break down packets and how to use these layers for analysis. Hope you are familiar with the OSI model. First topic is about packet details, and we already know how to do that. If we select a packet, we can already see its details on the packet details pane. But we are going to elaborate a little bit, so let's have a look at it. Packet 4 looks interesting, so I'm going to select it. I'm going to minimize this a little bit and look at each section one by one. So first one is frame, or you can call it layer 1. This layer shows details specific to physical layer of the OSI model. If I open this up, this shows bytes on wire. As we know, physical layer consists of hardware devices. Here we can see keyword frame. So a frame is a container for single network packet, and there are 4 of them. It also shows the captured time of the previous frame, displayed frame, and the first frame. It also shows arrival time, encapsulation type, which is Ethernet. The second layer is like the data link layer. It shows you the MAC addresses of the source and destination. If I open the second layer up, we can see the MAC addresses of the source and destination. We can also see the type of internet protocol that is being used, IPv4. Now the third layer shows the source and destination IP addresses from the network layer of the OSI model. And we can see that source is 145.254.160.237 and destination is 65.208.228.223. And the internet protocol version is 4. We can also see header length, time to live, and the protocol is TCP. Now let's move on to the fourth layer. This layer will show you the details of the protocol used, like whether it is TCP or UDP, and source and destination ports. So this is from the transport layer of the OSI model. It already shows that the protocol being used is transmission control protocol, and the source port is 3372 and destination port is 80. Also, we can see some packets like SYN packet and ACK packets and the length of those packets. And here we can also see the sequence number of the packet and the TCP payload, which is 479 bytes. These are like the main things we need to know when we are looking at a packet. Now we're in the last layer, which is layer 5, and it is based on application layer of the OSI model. So it basically specifies all the protocol used, like the HTTP, FTP, or SMB, and all those headers that are used for sending a request and everything. So let's have a look at it. And as we can see, it's using Hypertext Transfer Protocol, which stands for HTTP, and it's performing a GET request to fetch this download.html file. And we can also see the host, which is www.etherreal.com, okay? And the user agent, which is Windows, and some other headers like language encoding, charset, and connection, which is keep alive, and the refer link. And yeah, so we have covered all the layers. Time to solve some questions now. The first question is view packet number 38. Which markup language is used under the HTTP protocol? I know you can already see the answer, but what matters is how I got this answer, not what the answer is. Back in the Wireshark, we need to go to packet number 38. Since it's a small number, I'm just gonna scroll down. But you can also use go to packet. So I'm gonna select this packet. And in the down section, we can see it's using XML. So type that in over here. Second question is, what is the arrival date of the packet? And the answer format should be in month, day, year. So we are checking out the same packet, and we can see the arrival time in the frame section, if you remember. Next question is, what is time to live value? Do you remember where it was? Yes, it was in the third layer. And we can see it's 47. Next question is, what is the TCP payload size? We can find this answer in the fourth layer. And it's 424. Next question is, what is ETAG value? ETAG is a header, and we can find it in the layer 5. And here it is. We will cover other tasks in the next part of the video. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.